Right, yeah, like I said, there was a delay between my previous two videos. This isn't a review time, this is just, I'm interested in, recommendations. I'm interested in recommendations, so I'm just going to go through a few films in my Blu-ray collection, just so you can get a kind of a, yeah, feeling a lot I like and stuff. Oh yeah, it was Christmas a little while ago, and the films I got, I've not seen. Oculus. Hopefully it'll be good, and hopefully review it sometime. Can you see alright?
Yeah, sometimes I see a bit of glare, but...
Yeah, if you see a glare, just...
Yeah, there we go.
There we go. I'll crouch down there. And... I've seen this. That's an excellent film. That's also about vampires, not unlike The Lost Boys.
30 Days a Night.
30 Days of Night. This is a classic. This is a favourite of mine. Reanimator, Steelbook. This is... this has to be seen to be believed. You can't... I'll try one day to explain this film and to do a review on it, but words can't describe this film. It's just...
Can't describe it, so you're going to review it.
It's brilliant beyond belief. I love it. It's so quirky. And that's the German remake. I say German remake, the original one was German. That's the remake of Nosferatu, made in the 70s. Well, this is made in the 70s, the original was in 1921. I think it's 1921, maybe it's 1922, the original. Excellent remake, Klaus Kinski, very famous German actor. Great film. So, hopefully get reviewing on that. A few recent purchases in that just now. French Connection, 70s classic.
Yep.
Another one of my favourite films of all time, The Sting. Has the same director and cast. Well, when I say cast, I mean Robert Redford and Paul Newman. And directed by George Lloyd Hill, who the three of them collaborated on Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. I'll hopefully get doing some of these films sometime. But these are just for ideas, for recommendations and that. Another excellent. Now that was a film that wasn't appreciated in its time. The Night of the Hunter, Robert Mitchum, directed by a stage actor, a thespian called Charles Laughton. He was a famous actor in his time. Only made the one film. It was an absolute failure. This was the film, but it's been seen to be a masterpiece nowadays, which is an absolute classic of a film. I don't know why it bombed in its time, because it's incredible. Right, I've not seen this. I have not seen this film, Ben-Hur. But it's also got in it. I bet it's the wrong disc. Yeah, it's the wrong disc that's in there.
Stop doing
that. It's got the normal disc, but it doesn't have disc 3s in disc 3s in Amadeus.
You know what I mean? You need to stop putting the wrong disc in the wrong cases.
I know, I really do. It's also got the 1925 silent version. I've actually seen the silent version. I've not seen that one, but I'll check it out sometime. This is an Italian classic. I'm not even sure who directed it. Vittorio De Sica, or De Sica, The Bicycle Thieves. Not seen it yet, but apparently it's a classic. I'll have to try and check it out sometime. Like, I think half the films here by, expecting to watch them, don't get around to it. Another hit and miss director, Brian De Palma, one of his best. Excellent film, Michael Caine. I know you've never seen it, Scott, have you?
No.
Have to see it someday. It's brilliant. Mum loved it. I was surprised. Very, very violent film.
Mum hates films.
Exactly, no. Deadly Blessings, Wes Craven. It's like his third film, or his third horror film anyway. Stars Sharon Stone and Ernest Borgnine. Strange film. It's about this kind of Amish like cult. It's a really strange film. I quite enjoyed it. It's not a brilliant film by any means, but I quite enjoyed it. Now this is a Bible, isn't it? Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. A very weird film. It's nothing like the original. That was the point, obviously. It's quite comical in many ways. I find a lot of similarities between this and The Devil's Rejects. Not The Devil's Rejects. What's the other one? House of a Thousand Corpses. Has Bill Moseley in it, who is Otis Firefly in the House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects, and it's almost the same kind of humour. It's really offbeat. It's a fast film. Everything's larger than life, but I'll save that for a review. It's also got a couple of short films on it. One's called Eggshells, and what's the other one called? Can't remember the name of the other one. The Heisters. Never heard of them. But they're both done by Toby Hooper.
Isn't that a box set limited edition as well?
It is a limited edition, yeah. It's got a big massive book in it. It's by Arrow DVD, the Arrow video. They release cult films and that. It's got a big massive booklet in it. Has a certificate and everything in it.
Certificate of achievement.
Yeah, it's got
well done, you managed.
Certificate 1 out of, what is it?
Number 230 out of 2000.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love stuff like that. But yeah, it's a really good film. I can completely understand somebody not liking it because it's really offbeat. But I quite enjoyed it, and I'll probably do a review on it one day. It's also directed by Toby Hooper, who done Texas Chainsaw Massacre, who done the original Poltergeist amongst other films. Right.
Isn't this your short video?
Yeah, I wasn't meant to be a short, more just like an explanation. Right.
Well, you're at 6 minutes 30.
Right, this is my Bible. This has to be seen to be believed. Could you see that alright?
Yes.
The story of film. I briefly showed it on the first video, but I didn't. I don't think it showed very well. It's got the book. It's 5 discs, 15 episodes. The guy, Mark Cousins, he's an Irish guy, and he originally wanted to do like a 2-hour film. They realised he couldn't make it in a 2-hour film, so he tried making it like a 3-hour film. Turned into a 15-hour series of, and it just goes through everything. Goes from when films were made, and he goes really into obscure films and that. All these little obscure films that I like as well, or that I'm interested in, and it has to be seen if you're at least if you're interested in films at all. Go for the story of film. It's a masterpiece. Right, yeah, I'll go through some of this. City Girl. No, that's not City Girl, that's Sunrise. That's actually the first silent film to be released on Blu-ray. WF pronounced Sunrise. That's a masterpiece of a film as well. Excellent. It's one of my favourite silent films ever made. About a guy that tries to murder his wife. It's really good. Fritz Lang's M. A German classic, 1931, and it's about a child murderer. It's just
my favourite topic.
it's eerie. There's this, he does this whistle, the Alton Towers. He whistles that every time he's going to kill someone. When I say someone, he kills children. It's just it's Peter Lorre. Don't know if you've ever heard of him, but he's got these weird eyes. He's got these really pop-out eyes, and it's an excellent film. Anybody that likes films has to see this film. Orson Welles' classic Touch of Evil. Orson Welles, brilliant film. Charlton Heston.
Can't get a view of that.
You know, Charlton Heston
There we go.
and Orson Welles. Orson Welles is unrecognisable in it. If you don't know who Orson Welles is, he's famous for Citizen Kane, amongst many, many other films. Some see him as a genius. I think he made some absolutely excellent films. But this is one of his best. It's definitely up there with Citizen Kane. Some people think Citizen Kane is overrated. I don't think so. I used to think so until I watched it for like the 3rd time, and it's definitely a film that gets better the more and more you watch it. Again, I've said one of my favourite filmmakers of the silent era was F.W. Murnau, and as I said in my previous video, Nosferatu. That's my steelbook. It's still stuck with the gum. I like keeping the gum on it, you know, the sticky stuff. It's also got the DVD and the Blu-ray in it. It's got the little book. See, with these are the Masters of Cinema, the Eureka Masters of Cinema editions.
Probably just see that.
And they put a lot of work into their films, like the Arrow videos. They don't just restore them. They don't just restore the films so they're looking like as good as new. I mean, the extras in that you get are unreal. They always put really interesting commentaries and that on them. There's also by the same director as Nosferatu is Faust. But Mephistopheles and Faust, you know, you'll probably know the legend. Is it Norse? No, I think it's Jewish. Is it? No, I'm thinking of the Golem. But anyway, excellent film. I really, really like it. 12 Angry Men. One of my favourite films of all time. Brilliant.
I think they're planning on remaking it, or they've already remade it.
They've remade it once before, but I think it was like a TV movie. I don't see how you can remake a film like that.
Not enough special effects.
I do like anime. I don't have many times. I don't have much time to watch many anime series now, but that is one of my favourite anime films. Now that is a totally messed up film, if ever you saw one. It's so weird. Still can't make sense of it much, but it's just visually incredible. I don't know whether...
Tell us the name of it, please.
Did I not say it was called Akira?
Akira.
Most people know, but some people don't. I don't know if it's called that in reference to Akira Kurosawa, who's a famous Japanese film director. He's done Ran, and he's done some massive films. I can't think of anything off the top of my head now. Did he do Tokyo Story? No, that was Ozu.
Ozu done, yeah.
Anyway, he's done some massively brilliant films. He used to do a lot of gangster films. He's done Seven Samurai. He's done a lot of samurai films. Done Seven Samurai, The Hidden Fortress, films like that. He's a very well respected director. I've never watched this film. I've never really even heard of it. It sounds pretty terrible. All the Boys Like Mandy Lane. Never heard of it.
Can't see it.
Can you see it?
I can see it.
Maybe somebody that watches this video could tell me whether it's a good film or a bad film. I don't know. I think it's one of those TV horrors.
Nah, I like watching films I hate.
Yeah. Hey, The Lost Boys. Inside Amadeus. Now, you could do that while I... That is Amadeus. That's another one of my favourites. I love that film. Right. It's obviously about the life of Mozart. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. Apparently that wasn't even his real name. It was like something Wolfgang Amadeus something.
I don't even know the Amadeus part was wrong.
I think so actually, yeah.
It's on QI.
Yeah, he was totally... You know the way they say some of the biggest geniuses are the most, fucked up people? It was like, how goes this way? Amelie. Oh, this film is just... I love it to bits. It's one of these films, when I first heard about it, and I heard all the hype in that, I didn't want to see it. I thought it sounded pretty terrible until I watched it. I was like, I'm not into lovey-dovey films or, chick flicks. It's not even a chick flick, it's really funny. I was surprised at how genuinely funny it is. It's a really good film. It's awesome. Here's a classic for you. American Werewolf in London. John Landis.
Yep.
Absolutely brilliant. Can you not see it?
Is this too much ripping? Here we go.
I think he made that just off Thriller, doing the Thriller video. I think right after that he done American Werewolf in London, or vice versa. I don't know which way around. Right, I still not seen all this film properly, but I'm going to show it anyway. Apocalypse Now. Francis Ford Coppola. That's the 3-disc version. It's got it's got both the Redux, that's like the director's cut, and the original. Apparently the original is the best one. It's got bonus features. It's got a big massive documentary on it. Yeah, so I might give that a watch one day. I keep watching parts of it. I like what I see, but for some reason I've never finished watching it. I don't know why. Right, I'll try and move further down the list now. Apollo 18. I have no idea.
You're almost at the 15-minute mark.
I'll try and move as quick as I can. Can't say I've really heard of it. I've never really tried to watch it. Maybe somebody can give us a little thing like that. Yeah. Low budget horror comedy. One of my favourite. Basket Case. I've only seen the first one. I'm going to have to watch that. Actually, I got that from a person on Cult Labs, which is a site I visit. And I've not been on a while actually. I love it. It's Cult Labs. This is where you talk about horror films and cult cinema and just all the weird things I like. Awesome site. Check it out if you've never been on it. Cult-labs.com. I love it. I'll be probably posted on there as well anyway, so there's a shout out to anybody in it. Batman the movie! Adam West. That's awesome. It's just so funny. It's just so camp and so 60s. It's just...
nothing to do with Joel Schumacher.
Nothing to do with Joel Schumacher, nah. I love it. Here's one I've not seen in a while.
Batman the way God intended.
Yeah, the way Bob Crane intended. I've not seen this in a while.
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale or something. Can't remember the way they pronounce it. But that's a steel book. I love the steel books. Got special feature loaded by Arrow Video again. I've got loads of their Blu-rays. Yeah, excellent film.
So I don't need to see all the Hunger Games because I've seen Battle Royale.
Yeah, I know. I think it's probably based on it. One of my favourites. Apparently, A Bay of Blood, also known as Carnage, also known Twitch of the Death Nerd, also known as 1,000 other titles. That one's called Bloodbath there. Bay of Blood, again by Arrow Video. It's apparently the first slasher film ever made, and it's a blast. I love it. It's so much fun to watch. You know, slasher films and encourage violence. I was like, not when it's this much fun. If I decide to kill you today, Scott, it's not because I watched Bay of Blood.
It's because it was fun.
Yeah, because Bay of Blood was fun, yeah. Beetlejuice. Awesome. Tim Burton at his best. Wish he still made films as good as that.
No, he's still hooked on Johnny Depp and Helena Bonham Carter.
Ooh, here's controversy in a case. Birth of a Nation. I still not really watched it. Oh, I think I watched it all once, but I wasn't really concentrating on it. Gonna have to start watching one day.
Just supporting your team.
The Raid. Apparently, I think it's Indonesian. It's maybe one of the best action films of modern times. Not watched it yet. Hopefully do a review on it someday. It's meant to be excellent. Right, Cannibal Holocaust. I'll prove that as a nasty film if I've ever seen one. I'm a big fan of video nasties, which I've said before. That is the grandfather of video nasties. I'll just try and go through certain highlights before I go. Oh yeah, Demons, another steelbook. Demons 1 and 2. I really like this film. Really like it. Lamberto Bava, I think it is. Son of Mario Bava, who directed A Bay of Blood. Excellent film. Really gory for its time. 1980 something. Can't remember what year. Anyway, excellent film. Really gory. Deep Red, Dario Argento, one of my absolute heroes of filmmaking, especially in his early days. One of his best. Deep Red. Can you not see that?
It's just that the selfie stuff on the front sort of makes it different.
Yeah. Did you see it alright?
Yeah.
Dead Snow, absolute classic. Well, modern classic anyway. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's just insane. It's so funny as well. It's genuinely funny. Right, here's one I've always wanted to see. I keep on wanting to watch it, I just don't have the time. Well, I'll try and find the time soon. Byzantium. Is it Byzantium or Byzantium?
Byzantium.
Byzantium. I've still never seen it. Neil Jordan. He's a pretty big deal. He's done The Crying Game and an interview with a vampire and he's done loads of films. Devil's Rejects. I actually had a recommendation. Anyway, somebody recommended I do a review on the Devil's Rejects on Facebook, so I might actually do that someday. The thing is, the reason I've not done the Devil's Rejects is because I want to do House of 1,000 Corpses first. Dirty Harry, box set. Just trying to go through, like, you know, so-called honourable mentions. Gladiator. Excellent.
There we go.
That's a steel book.
That's 20 minutes.
Oh, well, sorry.
It's 20 minutes.
Has only maybe 5 minutes. Season of the Witch, I've been told, is pretty good. You know, for a Nicolas Cage film. You know, Silent Hill. That's quite controversial in its own little way.
Because fans of the game.
Yeah, some fans of the game don't like it. Some fans of film don't like it. I'll do a review on it one day, given my opinion. Hobo with a shotgun. But I'm in two ways with that film. Here's a Video Nasty, Possession, Sam Neill. Can't remember who directed it, some Polish guy. Yeah, I think that's going to be a weird one.
Surname begins with a Z, and that's as far as I
Yeah,
get.
something. It's got a Z in it somewhere. Has to be. It's Polish. I will probably do box sets someday. If so, why not have to do that? The Nightmare on Elm Street box set.
If do, just because
yeah.
the letter D is right next to the letter S on the keyboard.
Yeah, I'm speaking of keyboard talk. You know, I'm autocorrect.
Stephen Hawking's is the same sort of film.
Alright,
low battery, 10% remaining.
Shite. Just press OK. Let's just go back to recording.
Okay.
Maniac Cop, really like that. Scanners. I'm quite weird about Scanners. I didn't quite like it the first time I saw it. But second time around is David Cronenberg. He's a Canadian genius. He makes excellent films, famous for films like Rabid and The Thing. No,
That's John Carpenter.
that's John Carpenter. Oh, I got my people mixed up. Rafifi. Now that is probably in my top 5 favourite films of all time. I love it to pieces. I absolutely love this film. What more films than that over here? I think we'll call it a wrap for now.
Yeah, you're at 22 minutes.
Yes, it's about 20 minutes. I'll do another video like this, and we'll see how it goes. Right, bye people. See yas.